Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Brune, and in our last episode, we had tinkered around with all this stuff. We had done a little bit of scrap mining, and we had gotten some recyclers set up to be recycling and giving us all of the components that come out of this recycler here. Now, today is actually, or this episode is the start of my recording session on my weekend when I have time to be doing this. I could not be more excited to be hopping back into this. I couldn't think about anything other than this the entire work week. So I'm super excited as well to say that I've been getting a lot of really helpful tips from people. I want to talk about some of those tips and just a couple things that people had mentioned, but I think the first thing I need to address is my space platform up here. I need to get it to be able to defend all corners of it. So my plan, I think, is to just kind of shift around a couple of solar panels so I can get one of these possibly like back here or something. So I think if I can just get them on the far corners, they'll actually be able to defend against everything. So I'm going to jump in here and just pick up some of these things. And so my plan is to something like so. I think I'm going to, I don't have any more ammo turrets on here, so I think I need to, wait, well, it has no iron coming to it. That's not good, or actually I could just, and okay. Put this right there. That's some ammunition. Perfect, that side's all covered. Now, can I underground through here? I can. Yes. Okay, now these are all enabling if everything is less than 8. Honestly, like, I really just want them to probably keep the belt full, if at all possible. So I think I'll just let that go, but that should solve it. This one back here has ammo, this one back here has ammo. I think that should be all I need to cover this area. Yeah. Because things won't be coming at this back end very quickly. I'm curious if there was repair packs, if it would be able to get them. Anyways, I think that is safe for now, so we can come back to Fulgora land and continue what we're doing here. But so one thing that someone mentioned, a commenter with the name of Eggdog, which I think is Dodge backwards. So I think I'll just refer to them as Dodge, but they've been very, very helpful and having a lot of awesome comments. And they had pointed out that when you place down a building and you set it to some recipe, let's say low density structures, if you mouse over it and you see in the tooltip on the right side here, over here on the screen, that it shows the crafting speed, but then right below it, it actually shows how many per second this thing makes. And it actually is taking into consideration the crafting speed and all the modules and everything that you would have in here. And so if it had beacons around it and modules and all sorts of stuff, it would accurately reflect that output there. So that makes it very, very easy to do a lot of the planning that I've been doing, that I've been kind of just doing the math in my head to kind of figure those things out. The math is already done for you. So that's a super awesome and very helpful tip. I feel like maybe one other person mentioned that. I know for sure, I think Dodge mentioned it to me twice before I finally actually checked. The first time I remember them mentioning it, but I just completely forgot once I got into the game and just got excited about what I was doing. Another commenter by the name of Power mentioned back in my own base that I was very, very lazy with the upkeep of the flooring of my base. And because I had just brick kind of just half-assed laid around everywhere. And so at some point here, before I go back, I am going to get the robots trying to lay down some good concrete paths for me around the base, while also getting rid of a lot of the trees, because I was bumping into tons and tons and tons of trees as well too. So and it's just something I have wanted to do. I just keep forgetting. I think it's I wanted to mention because it'd be a good idea, I think, to do it before I head back to Navis whenever I'm done with everything I plan to be doing here. But so my plans here, I think, are to try to just build as quickly and efficiently as I can in getting things more or less set up with bots, so that I could remotely do anything from Navis here. Just the same as like I could start setting up building concrete or anything else that I wanted to be doing back at Navis. So one thing I'm curious about is the heavy oil oceans. I think it's these things right here. The thing I'm kind of walking through, is it just like a low area full of oil? Do I need a special pump for that? I don't think I do. I think I can just use an offshore pump. Here, actually, I think I remember it said something about this here in the Fulgora. Yep, entity offshore pump. Beautiful. I just wanted to accurately figure out where those were. Oh, it's even this area. Okay, very, very interesting. What is this? Oh, it looks like an old output or something from long ago. Kind of interesting that you can. Oh, I suppose because that's like a cliff. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, but this should basically just give me an endless supply of... Yeah, 1,200 a second heavy oil. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So that makes fluid processing very, very easy over here, because you can just go right up the chain to whatever we need. And it makes it very, very easy to go straight into bots. So I think I want to plan out how to kind of utilize these materials that are coming out of the scrap here to go straight into building roboports and construction bots and logistics bots. So I know that will be at least getting red chips and green chips and robot frames, because that's what it takes to make the robots. But we get batteries, steel. Yeah, we get batteries and steel from the scrap itself. So we need to get green circuits. Which, the other thing I wanted to look at is, yeah, right here, because this is actually saying what it does per second of each of these. So, oh, I don't like that it isn't in an order, if that makes sense. Yeah, it isn't in descending order. So it looks like the biggest thing we get is solid fuel, followed by concrete, then ice, then stone, steel, and batteries. Stone, steel, and battery. And so the other thing is that I'm curious about how far down can I go in here? Except smelting and chemistry, which, like, those things make sense. So does that mean I can't go backwards on a steel beam? Can I make another recycler? Let's make a couple of those. Yeah, that's one thing I'm kind of curious about. You can't go backwards on a steel beam. Oh, wait. You can. Oh, wait, no, it just gives me steel plates back. Okay. Or steel beams back. So copper wire isn't a smelting thing. Does that give me copper plates? It does give me copper plates, okay. Good to know. So I'm assuming iron gears, copper plates, or in copper wire will become plates a lot. I mean, that's what I'm kind of doing here. But I guess I don't really know how many I need of that. All I do know is that I do need to get green circuits some way or another here. We need that for the robot frames. Okay. Kind of want to move, next time the power all dies, I want to move a lot of these. Oh, and so the other thing I'm curious about is if I can build. No, you cannot. Can't build in these ocean areas. Oh, okay, so I'm pretty locked in this area over here. Okay. Well then, what I think I want to do is set up somewhat of kind of like a temporary thing here where I can start actually using some of these things. So let's make 2 more of these machines. And I don't have any inserters or anything. What I kind of want to do is use this kind of thing I got going on here to set myself up for certain things coming out of this. Yeah. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to be sad that we don't have more belts. Here, this. Everything is greater than 100. Actually, don't. Oh, I do have a ton of gears on me. Just needed iron plates. Okay. A bunch of those going. So now, what I think I'm going to do is take something like this, remove all the actual debris that's in my way. And I'm going to turn gears into the iron plates, and then copper wire will just be used to make green chips. The rest of this stuff will then be, I only need one. The rest of the stuff will then be routed back and deposited. Deposited back on this belt to just be sorted into everything again. It's going to clog up? No, because it'll be able to take tons and tons of gears. I thought I remember you could have more than 4 of these. Let me look at that really quick. Tips, UI, active quick bars, or shortcut bar rows. Maybe it was if you... Oh, back. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Of course, because I want to get back to having this going on here. The yellow splitters. For now, I'm actually going to even just do yellow splitters. Inserters. Oh, and then I can select 5. Boom, and it goes to 5. Ah, yep, that's how it works. Sweet. So let's... I'm going to... Got more steel boxes. How much concrete do we have? Can I get my... Yeah, I should be able to totally build the cargo landing pad. And we're gonna need some electric engine units if we're ever gonna get a rocket silo to get out of here too, so definitely gonna need those green circuits online here. Do the fast, then we'll get some yellows. Actually load them in here. So I think this will actually go, yeah, it goes directly into a machine, or it can go directly into a machine. So then we come over here, grab this. There, yeah, then I can reach all the way. probably need to craft some power poles if I want some. See how that works. Now we can set this to green chips. Actually, I did a belt like that. Where does that go on? Okay, so we could do it like that. Yeah, there we go. I like that better. I can do multiple green chips. Green chips. Those are actually called electronic circuits. Vertical flip. I think just having trouble getting scrap. Oh, kind of a little bit. Slap down another one of these assemblers. Green chips. You know, and honestly, I should just maybe get rid of that part. And just have it all go that way. Okay. So now it makes me wonder if you break down blue chips or do you break down red chips? Get more green chips, because it seems like you run out of the stuff pretty quickly. Oh, how did that get rotated? That was interesting. Yeah, like it seems like you're getting just like way more gears. Oh, I deleted the thing over there. That doesn't help. Okay, we'll set that back up. Is greater than 100. I suppose I can come and take a lot of that and just throw it right in here too. Keep one stack for myself, I guess. Man, yellow inserters just suck. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we have some green circuit action, and I could reverse the belts to deliver it further along if we need to. So now, keep working backwards. Electric engine units. There's going to be steel and gear and basically, yeah, just the steel and the gears, because we'll make the pipes probably from gears. So now we just need the lubricant. And I think we can set that up pretty easily back over here. We just need to make a couple chem plants. We'll just start with one because it seems like power is just such an annoying issue at the moment. I think it's because I'm not getting enough accumulator charge. Whoa, electric weapons damage? That seems pretty cool. Well, that's just the beam damage of the destroyer? That's something... I don't have those yet, but... seems cool. Electromagnetic plant. Craft 50 holmium. Let's go through it like this and just do them all. Yeah, I think I need to get more of these spread out. It makes me wonder if I should create some sort of a blueprint in a sense with this. For standardizing it. Let's see here. So that one is right there. Let's say this one is right above that one. Yeah. Let's not run into that. And I can go pretty far. Let's try one more. Yep, so that could actually touch. Let's do one less than that. So 3 in between. Basically what you need. So now this one could come up to here. I'm actually curious though about placing this here. See, now there's like this perfect kind of circle in the center, which is kind of funny. So maybe you need to do 4. Let's go with that. Yeah, that looks like it covers things nice and evenly. But it makes me wonder if it's power efficient. And I guess is in like, is it collect? Does that make sure it's collecting all the lightning? So that's kind of what I feel is part of the issue at the moment. Put those on the hotbar too. Oh, actually, it needs to be powered. Okay. Yeah, that there's not enough of them. Oh man, actually, yeah, these... No, maybe it is accumulators because those filled up very quickly, it seemed like. Let's try and... put these over here where it's not necessarily going to be in the way. I only had 2? Okay, well, that's a bummer. Make a few more. Actually... I'm not going to do it. This thing's going to do it. Okay. And just like that, I'm already, like, running out of time. But I think I'm ready. I just had to do a little bit of experimenting there. I've been curious about this whole power situation, too, which one was the problem there. But, yeah, in the next episode, I'm going to slap down that chemical plant, get some lubricant going, and then... Before I know it, I should be having bots rolling. So, thanks so much for joining me. Looking forward to seeing the next one. Take care.